over 2,000 years, the leadership of the Catholic Church has been rooted in Europe. From Peter the Apostle to the long line of popes seated on the throne of St. Peter, the papacy has remained a tradition shaped by European history, culture, and politics. But now the winds of change have blown across the Atlantic. In a world marked by globalization, diversity, and shifting values, the unthinkable has happened. An American has been elected pope. A man born not in Rome, Paris, or Madrid, but in the United States of America, a nation young by historical standards, yet powerful and influential in the modern world. This new pope grew up not far from bustling cities, amidst freedom of speech, democratic debate, and religious diversity. He has walked among Protestants, Muslims, Jews, atheists, and Catholics of every background. He understands the language of social media, the cry for justice, and the hunger for spiritual truth in a fast-paced, secular age. His election marks a dramatic shift in the Church's direction. For some, he is a breath of fresh air, dynamic, forward-thinking, and deeply human. For others, he is a challenge to tradition, a man who may speak too boldly or change too quickly. But beyond the debates and expectations, one thing is certain: history has been made. The first American pope steps onto the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica. He smiles, lifts his hand, and blesses a crowd that stretches beyond the square. Cameras flash, bells ring, and millions around the globe pause to witness a moment never seen before. What will his legacy be? Will he bridge the gap between old and new? Will he bring reform or preserve the sacred past? Only time will tell. But today, we remember this. For the first time ever, the voice of the papacy speaks with an American accent. A new chapter has begun in the history of the Church, and the world is watching. This is the first ever American pope. His election has sent shockwaves across the globe. But who is he, and what does his papacy mean for the future of the Catholic Church? Born in the United States, this pope grew up in a melting pot of cultures and religions. He is a man of the modern era, comfortable with technology, and deeply engaged with the challenges facing society today. Some have criticized his views on social issues, arguing that they are too liberal. Others have praised his commitment to interfaith dialogue and his outreach to marginalized communities. But one thing is clear: this pope is not afraid to speak his mind. He has been a vocal critic of the death penalty and has called for greater protection of the environment. He has also reached out to other Christian denominations, inviting them to work together on issues of common concern. This pope is a true child of the 21st century. He understands the power of social media and has used it to connect with people around the world. He has also been praised for his humility and his willingness to listen to the concerns of others. Only time will tell how this pope's papacy will be remembered. But one thing is certain: the Catholic Church will never be the same again. This is the first American pope. His papacy is a sign of the changing times. And while some may resist change, it is clear that the future belongs to those who embrace it.
Haya tena tunakuja kwa moto,